Hey, what's up? Smoky Crab back again. We'll be doing another op tonight. It's a little bit late, but I just said, I'll just go ahead and do it. So as you know, on the team Dead Man Crew, a little bit of a roster change. You see, I still have Mega Smokey, Yoda, Smokey 2, 3, 5, and now I have 8. Just a little bit of a change up. I sent over my other account to another task force and then traded off that account. So it's a swap. Yeah. So that'll be starting in the next video, whenever that'll be, with Smoky Crab 8 instead of, I think it was 4, I said. Alright. But, let's see. Alright, here, let's start on this hop with Mega Smoky Crab on Tapir. So I'm going to be landing Bombardiers again, throwing some mines, and I'm going to be sitting up to the top right of the core. And then I'll be throwing a flare to get the mines with the Bombardiers like that, so I don't worry about another artillery, which will be a little bit more expensive than doing the reflare. Dropping down the troops, get the straight line. Go for 2 mid flares just to reset the race before I get the final flare. Getting all my shocks down and dead. Tapir, Mega Smoky Crab. Alrighty. Next up, Duality, Smoky 5. Alright. So I was going to farm up these with Bombardiers, but the rocket launcher was range and I had all these long range. And I'll throw on some critters. 1 box while my Zukas do the damage. I kept in mind the rocket launcher range. Make sure I wouldn't die. And then just sending up straight to core. Forgot to close mine, so I just did it really quick. I was kind of freaking out. I think it was a 3-4 shot win. It's Mega Smoky Crab. Smoky 5 on Duality. Alright, next up, Smoky Yoda on Manticore. So, you'll remember from last video, this is one of my favorite hits, but it's pretty complicated. I didn't get the win, unfortunately, but you can't win them all, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how much health it was. Yeah, it's pretty high, so not too bad. The health is pretty bad, but not too bad considering the health for me. Alrighty, farm it up, and then sending up bazookas. Mid flare, final flare. And I'm going to slow it down. There goes the critters, my shocks. I missed this shock launcher, so I got a shot off and kill pretty much everything. Yeah, not my best Manticore, but can't win them all. Alrighty. Then Smoky 2 on Tarsier. Let's see. Okay, this beach was kind of hot, so I did the triangle landing. So think of it as a Venn diagram. You don't want them overlapping hardly at all. If they're overlapping too much, they're wasting so much real estate, which can really add up, and you'll get hit on the sides extra. That's fine over there, but because other ones in range. But you always want to try to maximize how many troops can get in, how many boats can get in when you're doing the triangle landing. Alright, double smoke for the landing because they're going to spread pretty wide here. Yeah, already spreading into 1 and into 2. So, yeah. So, yeah. 5 shock, I think. burn it down. Alrighty. Smokey 2 on Tarsier. Okay, next up, Ike on Phobos. So my teammate went ahead and cleared this out. Usually I would have sent Zukas, but before this hit, there's so many rockets I couldn't land. So like, I was looking at all this stuff back here too. And yeah, I could have taken it, but I was thinking, do I really want to spend all that powder just to do it and probably mess up? I thought, no, let me just send some armor in, clear it out, just beat down the core, make my way up through the defenses. So yeah, I'll just kind of let the troops do their own thing, throw down shocks and make hits as needed, and then second win, just kind of let them roam on their own. I almost got it. You'll see right here, it just kind of fell apart at the very end. Maybe a quicker flare, or if I would have thrown a flare earlier, maybe could have got it, but I don't know. I don't really know if I could. But yeah, pretty nice hit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna show him. I would, but I just don't want to. Yeah, just don't want to have anybody on YouTube that doesn't want to be on there and say, "Oh, why'd you put me on?" So yeah, we'll maybe come back to that some other time. All right. So we have Manticore with Smokey 4. Yeah, I hit that boom mine. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. I don't know, man. And then I had no Zukas at all either. I was like, what the heck, man? Sold out that hit. Sold it out. Alrighty. Now this hit, you're going to say, oh, wow, you did really, really good. How'd you come up with that? I'm going to be honest. This is not my hit. I saw it on YouTube from a former teammate of mine, Rogue Gunner. I'm not sure if he invented it or he's in a really competitive task force. I'm not sure if he created it himself or it's been talked about with his team, but it's just really a really nice hit. So yeah, I'm saying was Rogue Gunner on YouTube, also known as SRG Dracula. He's got multiple accounts, but you'll see this hit, which is insane. So I have Bullet, Taunt these up here, and since Bullet is in front of all these, in front of the lasers, he's tanking in all these rockets up here as well. That way, I can be sure I don't get burnt like the last video trying to do this hit. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that last hit on Cooker. Completely messed it up. Yeah, this Shock Blaster was kind of messing with me. Like, really? Why does the Shock Blaster have to be there? And you see, I'm just clearing some mines up here, redirecting my lasers, trying to get the perfect angle. For any of my trigonometry friends out there, you know, I'm talking about angles and all that, obtuse, other ones, I don't know. Yeah. Golly, man. Alrighty. Well. Okay, that's all the hits on here. Let's just pop in real quick to see what's going on. Okay. Oh, he just cleared out the, Alright, so before he went in, this side was completely filled up with defenses. So clearly he went over here, cleared a path. Now it's looking maybe 1 to 3 hits remaining for the operation. So good job, Mike. Thank you for the hit. Okay, next up, let's see. Alright, so we're in the ongoing operation. So this humble pie is part of this log here. So, just keep that in mind. Alright, but now we have Ike on hardcore. I'm going to go ahead and say this attack was full boosted every statue. So all 12 were boosted. So that was 1 gunboat, 4 health, and the rest damage. As well, what really helped this attack was the gunboat ability. The second went, the resurrection gunboat, I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but the limited time for a couple of days really helped. It was like a second Kavan for me. So I could just keep bringing back my troops. So you see, I'll just be clearing out the entire left side, throwing med kits and such as needed, keeping the hotpot shop. If this would have burnt me right through here, all this entire line, my attack probably would have fell apart right then and there. But on the bright side, I had Kavan and the gunboat ability, so even if I did get burnt, it wasn't that big of a loss because I just put them back down with all these generators I'm taking out, all the gunboat I'm farming up and such. So yeah. So once this rocket was down, it's pretty much a free base, and it's all about getting your angles right. You know, the obtuse, acute, isosceles triangle, the hypotenuse. So I'm gonna drag them all around the core to get every show generator. Thank you, not. Was it 10th grade trigonometry? I'm never gonna use that in my life, but I don't know, man. Hardcore, put that to a little bit of use. Not really, but all right. Next up, Mega Smoky Crab on Axiom. So there's a reason I didn't get this, and I'll let y'all see exactly why I didn't get this. Yeah. You know, not my best Axiom for obvious reasons, or obvious reason. Yeah. Not to give it away or anything, but yeah. No, I was kind of frustrated. Okay. See, landing all my shocks. Or did I? Nope. What did I forget? That's right, that 1 rocket launcher. And so I threw out that ability, maybe thought, maybe I can pull that rocket for half a second. Didn't work. But it's just left it pretty weak for the next person to hit, which is pretty nice. And so I think, and so he took out Titan, so then everything else was a shield base at this point, because Orbifold was taken down, Titan taken down, so everything else was a shield base. So I couldn't really use Zukas. So I just kind of made my own, because I know the majority of this task force uses armor, so I thought, let me just take out cannons and boom cannons and everything that can hurt armor. So taking out those mines, because I think I put maybe 2 to 3 hits just on this base on my own. Yeah, and so I'm taking on those rockets because it'll really help save me some shots later on. So at this point, I'm throwing all my gunboat I can spare at those rockets. And I don't remember, did I get them down, or were they really? I think they were really weak by the time I ran out of time or died, whatever it was. So yeah. Which I did make a big hole, but to really think about it, hardly no defenses, 90% power cells, so wasn't really that good of a hit. Okay, this hit, Smoky Crab 2, you can see it's no health, which kind of hindered my ability, because you really need health statues when you're running bullet and mechs and all that. But it wasn't that bad. And let's see, did I get the rockets? Yeah, I got the rockets down on this hit. Throwing some critters, and then also throwing that ability to get the boom cannons distracted. Throwing another one over here to get the shields. Just clearing it out. And then in just a moment, I'll do a Hail Mary flare onto this rocket launcher. because you can see how close it is to the wall, and the last thing I want is that they would manage the wall run. So now instead, I have this whole entire section free. Pretty nice haul. So, yeah. And then I think it retreated right about, yeah, because there's no point in me staying. Just get a couple power cells that I couldn't spin because they were too expensive, like for a gunboat. So yeah. Then I went in with SMOKEY Craft 5 on the same base. So what are we up to? We're on 3 hits on Alamo now of mine. Yeah, so this hit, what I wanted to do was take out this rocket, take out these defenses, and free snipe. You'll see it didn't go quite as planned. I just ran out of gunboat and got too many Zukas died. It's a pretty good hit too. Well, not that good, but it's alright. Yeah, and then Ever Spartan died really early, which frustrated me. I didn't really need her, but it could kind of stall out these snipers for a bit. Maybe allowed me to get the win. No, not win, but yeah. Yeah, that one mortar just tore me apart. Yeah, look. Alright. So not my best, but it didn't need to be the best because we already kind of won. Boomtown. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, this was a pretty interesting hit. So, okay. Pause. Alright, so I'll throw the smoke. What I'm going to do next is throw some mechs. They cost 12 for a boat. And then my goal here is to take these out. So what that also does is it costs 6 for a boat instead of a shock, because I'm going to land some bombardiers. So I'm already getting a pretty good value. And then the mechs are also tanking for these rockets up here. So you see now they're stun locked. Drop one bombardier, can't get touched, and we'll see they'll be going down in just a minute. Yeah, and so now I'm clearing some mines, gonna run some Zugas up here, take out these defenses, which I didn't get them all. Kind of burned through a little bit too much gunboat, but I did take out 2 rockets, 1.5 something. Oh yeah, that kind of hurt me too. I'm getting fried off the beach. Got 1, 2, and then now I was clearing some mines out because I knew either I or somebody else would always run up the left side, take out this, go up either straight across or go up and then down. So let me get the mines out of the way and make it easier for people to run that route. Alright, then SMOKEY Craft 4. Alright, this hit I have taunt, or bullet taunt, and then all bombardiers. I was trying to get up into here, take out these rockets, but I just didn't have the time or the gunboat to do that. Alright, pause. So you see I got them flared over here and then back flared and then flared them up immediately so I can get them in a tight group, because bombardiers do not really walk that well compared to Zukas. Zukas are pretty walk pretty nice, but the bombardiers, once you wait too long, they go really wide. Yeah, and then bullet died off, so I thought, yeah, once bullet's dead, I can't do nothing. Keeping these rockets locked down, throwing out some distraction gunboat in the resurrection. And then I think I'll do another Hail Mary flare onto there's a Hail Mary flare onto the rocket launcher, just to free up some gunboat, because I know people on this team love, and I also really like using bombardiers and lasers and all that. They're just highly effective. So if I knew I'd take that out, it would free them up, not worry about getting shot until this point. So yeah, that was, let's see, Op 6, and then the very end of 7 didn't quite get to 7th tonight, but you can see where this is going. So clear these 4, clear this 3, bombardiers right in here, and it's a dead base. What's that? 10.8. So let's see, 10.9 core, 10.9. So not too bad. Alrighty, as always, Smoky Crab on Team Deadman Crew, and I'll be catching y'all in the next video. Alright, peace.